dun.
An agent.
Sino yung handler na police na yun?
He was already retired, Mr. Chair.
Galing mong gumawa ng istorya eh.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Sige, assuming na meron siyang handler, since when na naging handler yung kuha na yun, informant nyo na yun, yung deponent? Binobola mo na ako eh.
Actually, hindi naman po, Mr. Chair, na bubola, Mr. Chair. Talagang meron.
Hindi ko alam kung saan mo chechikin ihon. Niloloko mo na kami.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baka magkamali ako dun sa pangalan, Mr.
Sige
Chair.
nga, hanapin mo. Saan mo hanapin dyan?
Different institutions.
Mr. Chair, if I may be able to discuss.
Go ahead, sir, please.
Mr. Chair, the situation kasi noon, Mr. Chair, is that PDLs or those previously detained and also inside the jail, Mr. Chair, they have all connections from different
Sabi
jails.
mo, chismis lang, Marites. He heard. He didn't actually see.
No, Mr. Chair, he was able to penetrate based on his testimony, Mr. Chair. That is not my testimony, Mr.
He is detained at a different facility, yet he is
Before.
able to penetrate.
Before, Mr. Chair, before. So he has knowledge. He knows yung kalakaran po sa loob ng mga jails, yung with regard to illegal drug trade, Mr. Chair.
Knowing the kalakaran and actually seeing it and having personal knowledge of these things are two different things. Major Laraga, tama po ba?
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
Oh, so you bring a deponent who had no personal knowledge of the things except just knowing the kalakaran in the area? Yan ang deponent mo? For the issuance of a search warrant?
No, Mr. Chair, he has personal knowledge, Mr. Chair.
How did he get personal knowledge again? Can you enlighten me po?
In his testimony, Mr. Chair, was able to penetrate.
How did he penetrate a jail facility without him being detained there? Was he a jail guard?
There was his, actually I don't have his sworn affidavit.
But you
Mr.
interviewed
Chair.
him, I'm sure, di ba? Major Laraga, in-interview mo siya before mo siya pinesenta sa korte, tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
O, so ano?
He was subjected to a searching question and answer
No,
by the
you,
issuing
I'm
judge.
asking you. In-interview mo ba yung deponent mo?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oh, so
by
ano sabi
the
niya?
investigator also.
Yes, paano niya nalaman? How did he have personal knowledge? Yan ang gusto mo malaman.
It was in his affidavit.
I'm
Mr.
asking
Chair.
you interviewed him. You just said that you interviewed him.
Yun nga, Mr. Chair, nakapasok siya doon.
Paano nga makapasok?
Nagka-transaction sila ni, if I'm not mistaken, dun sa nagkaroon sila ng mismong physical ni the late Mayor
Okay.
Espinosa.
Major Laraga, explain how he explained to you paano siya nakapasok as an ordinary civilian na hindi detainee in a jail facility. Paano siya nakapasok?
Actually, Mr. Chair, the allegation na mayroong collusion between mga bantay doon sa loob is yun yung reason na nakapasok sila. And that has been already almost public knowledge in the penal institutions there in Region 8, Mr. Chair. Alam naman po nung almost lahat ng operatiba doon prior to that, Mr. Chair. Talagang...
So ang sinabi niya sa'yo by collusion with some jail guards maybe and some other persons inside the jail, he was able to go inside. Is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Through the influence of the drug lord Espinosa Drug Group.
And that from his entry into that facility, he was able to see firsthand how things were being done. That's why you're saying that he had personal knowledge of these things.
That is correct, Mr. Chair, based on his testimony, Mr.
And you believe that, Major Laraga?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Because you got him.
Because prior to that, Mr. Chair, I had been the operative, and we already had an intel information with regard to that illegal drug trade inside the penal colony and any detention facilities.
Okay,
Mr. Chair.
now, is that the reason why when you entered the facility, you wore a bonnet or covered your face?
Mr. Chair, that is not true, Mr.
That
Chair.
is not true.
I was not wearing bonnet, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Is it true that you turned off the CCTV system inside the jail facility?
That is not true, Mr. Chair.
So none of you did. It was all working at the same time.
Yes, Mr. Chair. With regard to that, Mr. Chair, we had been also charged with that particular violation, Mr. Chair, by
And-
the NBI.
By the NBI.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Also in court.
In court, Mr.
Also
Chair.
dismissed.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oh, you have a very good lawyer. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair?
Thank you, Congressman Flores.
Mr.
Yes,
Chair.
Congressman Ako.
Yes. Major Laraga, how long have you been with CIDG?
Since 8 years,
8
almost 8 years, Mr. Chair.
8 years.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And how many times have you applied for a search warrant?
Several times already, Mr. Chair.
Several times.
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
Now, may I know, kung yung deponent ninyo dun sa kaso ni Mayor Espinosa ay walk-in o kayo ang nag-secure?
I believe there was a...
Ano ang talagang nangyari? Hindi ko
Then-
tinatanong kung ano yung paniwala mo.
Pardon, I'm sorry,
Ang
Mr. Chair.
tinatanong ko, whether your deponent ay walk-in, nag-volunteer na sarili niya, o hinanap ninyo. Hindi ko tinatanong kung anong paniwala mo.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It was not walk-in, Mr. Chair. It was
Ano
not-
nga? Nag-volunteer siya?
No, Mr. Chair.
Hinanap niyo siya?
Our age,
How
police,
did
there
you
was a
come to know your
police
deponent?
handler. There was a police handler, Mr. Chair.
Ano?
There was a handler, Mr. Chair, an agent.
Sino yung handler na police na yun?
He was already retired, Mr. Chair.
Galing
And I
mong
believe-
gumawa ng istorya eh.
Yes, I'm certain,
Now-
Mr. Chair.
Sige, assuming na meron siyang handler, since when na naging handler yung kuha na yun, informant nyo na yun, yung deponent? Binobola mo na ako eh.
Hindi, actually, hindi naman po, Mr. Chair, na bubola, Mr. Chair. Talagang meron lang po talaga siyang personal knowledge sa
Hindi ko naman
pangyayari.
tinatanong kung may personal knowledge eh. Ang tinatanong ko, how did you come to know the deponent? Ikaw nag-apply ng search warrant eh.
It was introduced to me by our personnel, Mr. Chair. That
Sino
merong...
nga yung nag-introduce sa'yo? What's the name?
Our personnel, Mr. Chair.
Oo nga. Marunong ka ba umintindi ng English? Tatagaluhin ko. Sino ang nag-introduce sa'yo nung deponent?
It was retired Kayupit, Mr. Chair.
Alin? Retired na siya nung in-introduce niya?
No, right
Active
now.
pa siya noon?
Active pa siya noon at the
May I know
time.
the name and
Ah,
address?
Melvin Kayupit, Mr. Chair, at Palo,
Alin?
Leyte.
Ano?
Melvin Kayupit.
Mr. Chair, may I move that we, in the next hearing, we invite subject person mentioned by Mayor Laraga as the deponent in the search warrant against or issued against the late Mayor Espinosa.
Comsec, you're directed to invite the said person named by Congressman Ako.
Nung ipinakilala sa iyo yung deponent, ano ang protocol dapat kung si IDG ka for 8 years?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I have to, of course, the investigator must interview and do a background and validation, Mr. Chair.
You have to conduct a review,
Interview
and validation.
at validation.
Ikaw.
The investigator, Mr. Chair, our investigator who will get the
And who was the
testimony.
investigator who conducted the review, the interview and validation?
It was Mr. Chair, can I check the record first?
You check it now.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ito. Ilan mo?
Hindi ko alam kung saan mo chechikin iho. Niluloko mo na kami.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baka magkamali ako dun sa pangalan, Mr.
Sige
Chair.
nga, hanapin mo. Saan mo hanapin dyan?
Mr. Chair, I cannot, if my recollection is correct, Mr. Chair, it was PO3 Johnny Ibanez.
PO3 Johnny.
Ibanez,
Ibanez.
Mr. Chair.
Is he still in the active service?
I believe he already also retired, Mr. Chair.
He also retired.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
PO3 siya, nag-retire?
Yes, Mr. Chair, PO3.
PO3. Nag-retire siya. Mandatory or optional?
I think
Kasi
it's optional.
PO3 siya,
I
kailan lang
think
nangyari
it's
yun
optional.
eh. So wala pa siyang 20 years o 30 years or 56 years old.
Yes, Mr. Chair, maybe optional, Mr. Chair.
Optional. Kung mo ako paglulukuhin ha, I'll find a way. Colonel Munanan, will you please take the name dun sa sinabi niya and kindly give this committee the details whether nag-retire nga siya optionally o hindi? Pakitanong sa kanya yung pangalan at ranko. Kasi the way you're answering, you're already quibbling, Major Talaga. Now, noong in-interview at saka binalidate, ikaw ba nag-conduct ng sarili mong validation when the investigator reported to you as far as his validation is concerned?
Negative, Mr. Chair.
Negative, wala ka nang ginawa. Hindi ka man lang
Informally, Mr. Chair.
I beg your pardon?
Informally, just calling some,
Hindi mo tinignan kung anong resulta ng validation?
itinignan naman po, Mr. Chair.
And you did not find it unreasonable na isang dating PDL nagsasabi ng may baril yung isang PDL sa ibang detention center?
Credible naman po yung binabanggit ng
Credible sa iyo? Credible sa iyo?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ang galing mong sumagot, pero yung bagay na yun is credible sa iyo.
Oo naman, Mr. Chair.
Paano maging credible yun? Paano niya nalaman na merong baril si Mayor Espinosa doon sa Juan?
Meron po siyang personal knowledge doon, Mr. Chair.
Ano nga? You define personal knowledge to me.
Personally po, nagkaharap po sila ni...
Paano sila nagkaharap?
I cannot discuss the details. It should be
Why
the
can't you
deponent,
not
Mr.
discuss?
Chair.
Ikaw ang nag-apply eh.
I
Chair.
endorsed in the application, Mr. Chair, I endorsed the
Hindi nga,
testimony of
tinatanong nga kita,
some affidavit.
nung nag-report sa iyo, hindi mo ba napansin kung reasonable o unreasonable yung validation? Kasi dapat magsuspecha ka na paano nakapagbibigay yung isang tao na dating PDL pero hindi naman PDL sa baybay ng statement na may baril si Delegate Mayor Espinosa doon sa selda niya.
Mr. Chair, kasi nakapasok daw siya doon, sir. At saka may contact,
Masasabi lang
may
na-
connection naman sila.
Mayor Talaga, kasasabi lang ng mga officials doon, ni wala silang bisita na ganon, ni hindi sila nagkaroon ng PDL na ganon. You are lying.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, but I cannot...
Mr. Chair, may I respectfully move that we cite Major Talaga in contempt for violation of Section 11?
There's a
So,
motion.
Mr. Chair,
There's a motion to cite Major Laraga in contempt for violating Section 11 and duly seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, you are now cited in contempt, Major Laraga. Comsec, take note.
Second motion.
11 and duly seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, you are now cited in contempt, Major Laraga. Comsec, take note.
Second motion, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Congressman Patuaga.
May I respectfully move that Major Laraga will be detained in the Quezon City Jail in a period of until the committee report will be approved in the plenary, Mr. Chairman. So move.
There's a motion to detain Major Laraga at the Quezon City Jail until the termination of the committee hearing and the approval of the committee report in the plenary. Any second? Duly seconded. Any objections? Hearing none. The motion is approved.